going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 24 Ultimate Team video. Season 4 is here. It's live in-game right now. In today's video, we're going to go over everything you need to know about it, including what you need to do first to earn XP and receive all of the free rewards from the Season 4 Field Pass and all the Season 4 content. Let's go ahead and jump right on into it. A lot to go over. It's all going to start with the Season 4 Welcome Pack that you should have received, and this one is going to contain a lower overall, I think it's an 86 overall, Ray Lewis, who is the Season 4 champion, eventually will be able to get upgraded all the way up to a 96 overall for free. Now, the good thing about the lower overall card is that you can actually get all of his abilities and X Factors right now, which includes a 0 AP Lurk Artist. I think this card would have been much better if they allowed him to get any Team Chem as well. Unfortunately, he does not. But for now, you have an 86 overall Ray Lewis. And when we get to the Field Pass, you'll see that every 10 levels, so level 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50, you're going to receive a collectible that allows you to upgrade this card. And one more time, eventually, it's going to get to a full 96 overall once you fully upgrade that card. So that's where you're going to start. You may notice that your MUT level in the upper right has reset. This is normal with the brand new Field Pass, and if you go into the Season 4 Field Pass, you're going to see all of the rewards that are down at the bottom. I'm going to throw a graphic up on here from last night's reveal stream that shows you all of them in one picture, so you can look through them all here on one screen. But with any Field Pass, if you want to scroll through them in-game, you're just going to use your directional pad to go left and right to see all of those rewards. One other thing I want to point out before we go over everything is if you look in the upper left corner of this Field Pass, it expires in basically 48 to 49 days. I did the math. I looked it up on a calendar. It's going to end at the end of February. So March 1st, I believe, will be when we get the Season 5 Field Pass. This one is a lot shorter than the other Field Passes so far that we've seen this year, which I think is a good thing. I think it keeps the game more fresh. Not a lot of people happy with this Field Pass, understandably so. So the quicker this one goes away, the better. Now, as far as leveling up the Field Pass, and I say this all the time, there's not really a secret or a surprise or a special method. Everything you need to do to level up this Field Pass is going to be found to the right. So if you go to the milestone section, there's not a lot here right now. More will be added. There's other Field Passes that will give XP towards the Season 4 Field Pass, but for now, this is really the only thing that's available. So doing your daily objectives every day, which do usually reset at 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, is extremely important here. These are the 3 dailies that I got today. You're going to get XP for each individual one, but most importantly, if we go to the milestone tab and take a look at the daily tracker, every time you hit one of these milestones, 2 days, 5 days, 10 days, and the list will go on, 15, 20, 25, you're going to get these big XP boosts that allow you to progress through this Season 4 Field Pass. So try to make it a point to make sure you knock out your daily objectives every single week. There is also a set to trade in your Season 4 token. So if you got to level, I think it was 52 or 53 in the Season 3 Field Pass, you should have received a Season 4 XP token. You can trade that in right now. You put it into this set. In return, you're going to get 20,000 XP. It's a nice little boost on the Season 4 Field Pass. We're going to show you a couple other ways that you can get a boost on the Field Pass potentially in a moment. So go do that. Throughout this Field Pass, we're going to go over the rewards in a moment, but throughout this one, you're going to get Season 4 set tokens. You can trade these in for free cards as well. I think 1 token equals a 90 overall, 2 tokens is a 91, 3 tokens is a 93, or all 4 tokens will give you a 94. All of those cards are B&D, but you also will get XP by completing those sets, so that's pretty cool there to get 12,000. Now, every week, and I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, it's every Wednesday, usually about 10:30 to 11 a.m. Eastern Time, we'll get a new set of objectives that you can complete to earn XP as well. So this is week number 1. A week from today, we'll get week number 2 and so forth, all the way up until this Field Pass ends. And one of those objectives is to pass for 1,000 yards with 2 playoff players in your lineup. Right now, you can't do that, but the playoff promo is coming tomorrow, and eventually you'll be able to get this objective done as well. So we mentioned the Ray Lewis starter pack, the 86 overall that can go up to a 96 overall, and every 10 levels you're going to get one of those collectibles. Some of the other featured players are going to be Ty Law, so you get a 90 overall Ty Law at level 6, and I'm going to scroll past a lot of rewards here, but they're pretty repetitive, right? It's going to be packs, it's going to be coins, strategy items, a few other random things there. We mentioned every 10 levels, the Ray Lewis upgrade token, but you got the Ty Law card, then you have at level 14 a 92 overall Joe Montana, and I'm going to skip through a bunch of other things here to get to that third featured player, which is going to be all the way at level 34. It's a 93 overall Chris Jones. So those cards are as is with those overalls, but if you scroll down even further, there is an upgrade token, and I absolutely hate this portion of the game, but I guess it just is what it is here. They did the same thing for Season 3 with Barry Sanders and Ted Hendricks. Basically, when you get to level 55, you're going to be able to take this Season 4 upgrade token, and out of those 3 players, Joe Montana, Ty Law, Chris Jones, you can upgrade one of them to a 94. I don't like the fact that you have to make a choice. If anything, you should get 3 tokens here to upgrade all 3 players to a 94. And honestly, at this point, you know, level 55, you're probably a month and a half away from being able to get there. These cards should be a 95 or a 96 overall as well. And I do think Chris Jones is going to end up being the best one out of the 3 at a 94 overall, because he's a defensive tackle, a card, a position that you don't really want to spend a lot of coin on. He gets inside stuff for 1 AP. The AP limits have changed on offense and defense. We'll show you that in a moment. So those are the feature players. There's one other one at level 44, and you can see all of the attributes on these cards and the abilities in the catalog. So we went over them in a video last night. I don't want to go over them again here, but 95 overall Jerry Rice at level 44. I think him plus the Ray Lewis are really good. I hate the other 3 players, or at least the fact that we have to wait until all the way to level 55 to get them just to a 94. I think that's a big miss on EA's part. We talked about those Season 4 set tokens. You get one at level 46. I'm pretty sure it's every level that ends in a 6. So 36, 26, and 16. I personally would collect all 4 and trade them in for a 94 overall B&D. Basically, you get a fantasy pack. I don't know what cards are going to be in there, if it's just a random bunch of 94 overall cards and you get to pick one. But I actually do think this is a nice little touch to the Season 4 Field Pass, and hopefully we see it going forward. Some other rewards to point out here is there is a gold strategy item fantasy pack, so I think it's going to be level 57. Long ways away here, but you will get a legendary strategy item pack. This is similar to the one we saw in the last Field Pass, which is a purple, an epic strategy item, and there are more purples in the game. We'll show you that as well. At level 52, you're going to get a Season 5 XP collectible. So this, just like the Season 3 to Season 4 collectible, will give you a 20,000 XP head start on the Season 5 Field Pass when it starts on March 1st, if you're able to get over to level 52. And I think that's it for the important rewards. Again, there's coins, there's packs, there's strategy items. I think there's uniforms in here as well. But for the most part, the good rewards, the important rewards, are the ones that we laid out. Now, you can look through your other field passes and see opportunity to get more XP on the Season 4 Field Pass right now. With the playoff promo dropping tomorrow, we'll likely see a playoff promo Field Pass that will likely give you XP towards the Season 4 Field Pass. But we have this nice little, it's less than 2 days at this point, but from now up until Friday, the old competitive pass is still activated. If you go into that Field Pass, and this is going to be hypothetical for me because I've already leveled this one up too much, I'm going to probably max it out. But if you take a look at like level 51 or level 44, if I scroll back even more, level 35 and level 40, if you haven't hit any of these levels, and I need somebody to confirm this down below in the comments section, because obviously I can't test it out right now, but I believe, because this is the same thing that happened in Season 2 and Season 3, once you hit these levels, if you do it before this expires on Friday, this XP, which was supposed to go to Season 3, should now go to Season 4. So if you happen to hit level 40 today, you're going to get 30,000 XP on the Season 4 Field Pass. That's a nice little jump start there for XP that was meant to be for Season 3. And the same thing appears to be working for the Campus Heroes 2 Field Pass, which doesn't have as much XP, but it is still there. So levels 3, 5, 7, and 9 all reward Season XP. I'm going to be able to test this one out in a moment here, but once I hit level 9, or if I were to hit level 7, which I've already done, I believe this Season XP will now go towards the Season 4 Field Pass instead of the Season 3. So if you procrastinated on the Comp Pass or this Campus Heroes 2 Field Pass, you now have XP that should go to the latest Field Pass and allow you to kind of get ahead of everybody else. You have to go to the archive section to find it, but the Team Captain Field Pass also did update today. Now, it's not going to feature any brand new players, unfortunately, and I was kind of hoping it would, because we saw that with Season 2 and Season 3. Instead, more levels were added with more tokens that will allow you to upgrade the current players that we have in here, but no new objectives have been added. So if you haven't been paying attention for the last 21 weeks of Madden 24, we get new objectives every other Monday. So the objectives will give us more XP, and at this point, that XP is just going to earn us more tokens to upgrade the existing players. The week 23 objectives will likely be out this upcoming Monday, and it'll be 2 of them, again, to earn more XP. But the sad news is here, no new team captains have been added into the game. I don't think there's any new item sets to go over. There was actually one. I think it was a 92 to 93 upgrade set, but it was giving out the incorrect items, so it looks like EA has since then removed it. I'm sure if you completed that set and got the wrong overall item, you're going to get some type of make right, but it's gone for now. Also, remember, Team of the week number 17 comes out today. Doesn't appear to be in game, might not come out until 1:30 p.m. Eastern time. I'll probably have one more video later this afternoon to follow up on a bunch of things here, but as far as item sets go, again, if you go to core set here, you're not going to see much new. I was kind of hoping maybe there would be an upgrade set for strategy items, but uncommon and rare are still there. If you're wondering, you still can't sell playbooks or strategy items, so that still has not been fixed even with a patch today, unfortunately. Excluding alternate playbooks, if you're trying to get a playbook, the best set to do here, because you can't buy them off the auction house, is still going to be this base team item set. To complete this, you need 370 overalls, so this is how you're going to get playbooks and uniforms in the game right now. I don't know what's going on with the ability to sell them and buy them. You know, EA is certainly aware of it. They have not addressed it yet, unfortunately, so we're kind of in the dark on that one. Any updates, of course, I will relay that to you, but nothing else in item sets. Store didn't really update either. It might not update until 1:30 with the Team of the Week content dropping. For now, it still has that week 16 content in here. The beginning offers don't look any different. Like, these are the daily deals from yesterday, so there could still be a big store update coming. The select offers section, the special offer section did update. These are all the season 4 offers that you can unlock as you level up through the field pass. There's usually like a bigger offer at level 55 that is not available. One thing I want to point out, because it happened in season 2 and season 3, when the store updates, again, likely at 1:30 p.m. Eastern time today, the level 55 offer might be available right away. It's not supposed to happen, but it has happened the last 2 seasons, so I wouldn't be surprised if it happens again for season 4. So pay attention to the store updating, because you might be able to open up that offer early. It will be a money offer, so if you're no money spent, you're not going to be able to take advantage of that. And as I scroll through the rest of the store, I'm just not really seeing anything else new. We did get an update as far as ability points go for offense and defense. So on offense, you're now allowed 8, but the change to that isn't as good as it might sound, because set feet lead, which is the best ability in the game for quarterbacks, also went up to 5 AP. So for me, you can see here, that was a really good rhyme, by the way. Nothing's really changed. I still have 8 AP used up because Michael Vick is now taking 6 instead of 5, and then I got the 1 AP running back apprentice and slot apprentice for 1 AP on AJ Brown and Ricky Williams. Defense, on the other hand, has gone up a lot, and it's up to 11 now. And I know a lot of people are like, well, why did you raise the offense and not the defense? Or vice versa, my apologies. Why did you raise defense and not offense? People saying, you know, like knockouts are OP, which they are. I'm not going to disagree there. But also as a whole, I think the biggest complaint for a lot of people has been that defense is too hard in this year's game. Offense is too overpowered. That's a big reason why before season 4, offense had less AP than defense, and they've kind of expanded on that as well. Now with knockouts becoming more popular and being very good, we'll see how it all plays out. But for right now, I'm okay with this change, because I think defense needed more help than offense as far as the gameplay goes. And I'm probably not going to do it until Friday, but we should have a video soon going over the best abilities to be using for season 4 and the best setups to be using now that we have different AP availability. One more thing, I mentioned it earlier, there was a new patch. I'm going to link the patch notes down below in the comments section if you want to read through them. Doesn't look like there were any major changes as far as MUT goes, other than some like UI interface fixes. One big gameplay patch is that they nerfed people or blitzers, so like defensive backs. The fatigue penalty is huge, so if a lot of people are out there sending like, you know, defensive back blitzes, spinner, things of that nature, those players, those cornerbacks, those non-traditional pass rushers are going to get fatigued a lot more, so that may slow down some of the meta blitzes that you guys are facing a lot. Again, go read through those patch notes for yourself. We'll link them down below. And I think that's everything. Appreciate you sticking this far through the video. If you watched it all, make sure you click that thumbs up, and if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. Thank you. We'll be back with more. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.